Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love you. I gotta do it loud. And I love you, 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 and I love each and every single one of you. That's in the US of A, and that's internationally too, okay? Let's be very clear about that. Hey, listen, everybody, what I need you to do before we begin are salacious. Spiritual. Sexology 101, we're going to talk about today. Sexology 101. Hey, listen, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button, the ding, 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 so you know when that next video is coming out. This is going to help you become enlightened, walking on earth like an angel. Hey, listen, it's Ilan Bomani, and today we're going to talk about, we're talking about Khloe Kardashian's karma 2.0. Yeah, we had to follow up with Khloe. And I'll be honest with you, I am not a fan of, gossipy-ish type of things. But when I saw that, because I want us to get a healing out of it. This is not gossip. This is truly trying to get a lot of you divas out there that are in spiritual special ed. And what is spiritual special ed? That's doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. And that's the area of insanity. So y'all need to stop going cray-cray. And y'all need to listen and follow the path of the goddess, okay? So I'm going to teach you how to go about doing that. And the best way to learn how to do that is basically by learning from other people's mistake in spiritual special ed situation and circumstance. And that's why Khloe is in spiritual special ed. That's why she is not having, nor will she find a successful relationship until she starts doing the spiritual work. But that's okay. That's her issue. Doesn't mean it has to be your issue. Especially when I found out that she has 16 million followers that are sitting there agreeing with her and her drama. And they're on their way, because birds of a feather, what? Flock together. Okay? So it takes two to tango. But more importantly, what goes around comes around. And let's talk about Khloe's karma. You know, I had a diva on I think it was Facebook, on a post. And that's another reason why I'm here, because I didn't realize it was so bad. I mean, her karmic responsibility was so bad, because I do not keep up with the Kardashians. That is not my world. I stay far away from any negativity. And that's why she's in a predicament that she's in, because this diva explained to me that not only we know about the Tristan Thompson situation, but the way I understand it, Khloe, back when I guess she was dating French Montana, who was in a relationship with Trina. So she broke up that relationship. She became the homewrecker there. And then, or the side chick as far as that is concerned. And then after that, it was with Lamar Odom. Apparently she became a homewrecker. He was married to another woman. So she broke up that marriage, ended up marrying him. And lo and behold, guess what? He's in drugs and relationships and all that. You see? Watch what you wish for. You just may get it. And guess what? You're going to wonder why you did it. And that is what happened to her. You see all this thing. And then now she has a situation with Tristan Thompson, which he cheated on her back before she even had the baby, that she was about to deliver. Well, actually, no, let me rephrase that. No, let me get it right. Okay, no, first, Tristan Thompson left his pregnant girlfriend for her, and then now she broke up with him because he was cheating on her while she was pregnant with his baby. And she had the audacity. She's just a poor baby. You can't, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you can't even get mad at people like that. You really, truly can't. When you see somebody, it's clear she is mentally sick. She is not in her right mind. She is not in her goddess presence and essence. And that's why she is not having heavenly experiences as far as relationships are concerned. Because she had the audacity to blame Jordyn Woods for being you are, and she put the R in capital letters, so she's screaming it out there, you are the reason for the breakup of my family. First and foremost, honey, you don't have a family. You have a broken home relationship. You're not even married to the man. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. Your morals, values, and ethics are out into the curb. You don't even know what the criteria, the procedures, and process. You're supposed to have a reunion underneath the covenant of God. I mean, you need a seal of approval in order to have a family and justify. So you didn't have a family. You didn't have the man. That's clear. Because, and that's another thing you ladies tend to, you divas in the making, you goddesses in the making, that's another thing you tend to do. You're going to blame another woman for your man's action. He is the one that's in a relationship with you. Why are you not holding him responsible for the situation and circumstances? He is the one that had, quote unquote, a commitment and obligations to your, quote unquote, so-called family. This is what we divas do. So ladies out there, those 16 million, fans of Khloe that are getting mad at Tristan Thompson and getting mad at Jordyn Woods, y'all need to check yourself before y'all wreck yourselves. Because it's clear that Khloe is wrecked. And y'all need to stop following her and being an accomplice and in being a supporter of her psychosis. Okay? Because that is her karma. She's in a perpetual habit of taking men that are not available and that are not hers to fulfill some sort of sadistic, egotistical trip that she unfortunately probably developed in her childhood. So let's have compassion for Khloe right now. Okay, because that's what I really want you guys to get the blessing in the lesson. It is clear that she grew up in most likely a situation where, and I'm either let's talk about Mom Kardashian, because she's the main culprit of why they're in dysfunctionality, period. Okay, because Mom had her own issues when she was married to Khloe's dad. And if I'm not mistaken, Mom admitted to cheating on Khloe's dad. So you have to understand that's type of dysfunctional family. Even though she came from a two-headed household, doesn't mean that she came from a two-headed household that it was a functional, healthy environment. So unfortunately, she learned via watching her parents' relationship have a dysfunctional relationship. And that's all she knows, and she's constantly creating unhappy relationships for herself. And until she learns that and realizes that she is responsible for these broken hearts that number one, she created broken hearts with these other divas. And that's what we got to realize. Divas, goddesses, ladies, we got to be supporting each other. Because there can be no side chicks. If we are respecting our fellow goddesses and queens and divas that are in relationships with men. Men cannot cheat unless women participate in the cheating scandals. That's if they're married, that's if they're not. The reality of the situation is it should be already understood. Just as we have a code of ethics, that's what we need to have. Like they have the bro code, we need to have the goddess code, the queen code, the diva code. That we do not infringe upon any relationship in any shape, form, or fashion. So, Jordyn, this is the lesson for you. Like you said, you should have not even been at an environment, where there's partying and there's drinking. Here are all the excuses. You put yourself in that situation, you're most likely going to commit negative experiences when you're in a negative environment and surroundings. And you at somebody's place till 6 o'clock in the morning, you asking for it. And if you didn't want it to happen, somewhere along the line, the thoughts came in your mind. And whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it will achieve. And another key thing, ladies out there, let's be clear. I don't know if the story is true, what Jordyn said, but keep in mind, supposedly, Tristan Thompson initiated the kiss. Okay, and see what he did was the little, even if it's a peck on the cheek, that's still major violation. It's not the degree of it. It's a major violation. Okay. And the reality of the situation is what he was looking for. This is how men work, that gray area, as they say. Okay. He didn't say anything, but he implied, and he was waiting for Jordyn to take the next steps. It's all about the choices we make. Okay, because he's an NBA player, and even in that first video that they had where Tristan Thompson cheated on it, what little that I did see to evaluate, it was clear the women were being the aggressors and they were all over him. He did not pursue them at all. They pursued him to give him the option and the choice to make this next move. And so that's what he did. And the key thing about it is, Jordyn knew at that time, after that kiss, she had a choice. She could go in, initiate it, and take it to the next level, because he definitely was saying, I'm interested. Or she turned, and according to her, she left. Okay. But once again, you don't put yourself in that situation to have to even make that choice. And she said, I should have did this, I should have did that. The reason why I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, because she is 21 years old. In your 20s, you're making mistakes. But Khloe, you're 34. 34, you've been around the block a couple times. You know the difference between right and wrong. You know what you're doing at this stage of the game. Okay? Especially since you're not married to the man, etc. He never, ever made a commitment to you. In addition to that, Khloe, you know this too. When a man intentionally cheats on you, when it's so close to you, it's your sister's best friend, he knows it's going to come back to you. And inadvertently, he wanted it to, because he wants out. He doesn't love you, he doesn't respect you, and he never did. Because if he cared about you from Jump Street, he would have never got involved with a relationship while he was already in a relationship with another woman. They will show you who they are the first time. Believe them. Let's get the blessing and the lesson, ladies. Let's have a diva code that we do not involve ourselves in a relationship with any man. Let that be understood in the very beginning. When a man shows his interest in you and asks you out for a date, your first question is, not that you're being nosy, not that you're being insecure, you're being a responsible adult, and you're in 2019, the first question that you want to ask him, are you in a committed relationship with another woman, with another man, with whomever? And if he says no, you're going to have to give him the benefit of the doubt, because not that he's not lying when he says no, but at least you did your part and you've got the correct information. But let me tell you something. Divas, let's talk. I'm talking to my divas out there. I'm talking to my goddesses out there. We know, ladies. We know. We know when a man's lying, when we're tapped into our goddess nature. That's why I want y'all to do the spiritual work. You got to do the spiritual work so you hone on into your female intuition. You will know. Because I'll be the first to tell you, once I really got into that female intuition nature, I know when a man's lying, and I know when he's telling the truth. And you can feel people. You know when people are genuine. You can feel the inside of them. When you meet them, when you shake their hand, you know when they got a good heart and soul. You know. Okay. And keep in mind, what you consider a committed relationship in a gray area, and he will be telling you the truth a lot of times. Because under his definition of a committed relationship may be different than yours. That's another thing you have to decipher. But in the meantime, that's the first thing you want to do before you go out on a date, before you even continue texting, before you even playing games. Because you want to honor yourself and you want to honor the other diva that may be in a relationship with a man. Especially sad to say, if you're African American, let's be clear. There's more African American women than there are men on this earth, and the likelihood of them being in a relationship is in the 90 percentile. Okay? So, to err is to caution. Just do your best to do the right thing, like Spike Lee would say. Just always go with good intentions and doing the right thing. And the truth shall set you free, and more importantly, set you up with the awesome heavenly relationship right here on this earth. Okay. So as I say this to Khloe, please, honey, you woke yet? Wake up, Khloe. Do the work. Because it's just as much as my heart goes out to you, I have the utmost compassion and love for you. And I really would like you to have the best of relationship. And more importantly, that poor little baby, she's the one that's going to suffer out of this whole entire experience, because now, no matter what, you have a tie relationship with this guy, and you're going to be having to deal with him just to raise your daughter true. And unfortunately, your karma could be really messing with true karma, because guess what? True's going to probably grow up and do exactly what you're doing. And if you don't want her to experience that type of hurt and pain of a broken heart, do her a favor and Tristan Thompson a favor and do the work to help heal and learn what a true, loving, godly, goddess relationship looks like, feels like, and also that you can experience. I say this prayer to Tristan Thompson, to Jordyn Woods, and to like all of you. I'm sending you guys, and let's do our prayer meditation now. Dear Heavenly Spirit, Divine Gracious Mother God, teach us the way of the truth of a happy, successful relationship. All relationships start out with love, respect, compassion, honesty, trustworthiness, peace, joy, and happiness. It's real simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's just the people that are making it complicated. Okay? As we say this prayer, we say thank you because we know we've been blessed. So, you've been born again. You have an opportunity to do it all over again and do it right. The universe is always in the forever, flux of love, acceptance, and forgiveness. You've been forgiven. Everything, the slate is clean now. And now let's begin again and do it righteously. Love, comment, what do you think about the Kardashian curse? Or is it the Kardashian karma? Let's get your feedback. Subscribe and ding, 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 ding. Hit that notification button. So divas, you can get it right with the Holy Yogi. See you next time. Tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.